Time to talk about what I've been working on for the Vanguard community. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more honest content. Now, for those of you that don't remember much, we had something that was called the Rivals Challenge quite some time ago. And, there wasn't one last year, and actually, when was the last time we did one? Was it 2021, 2022? This summer, around the time that the premium deck sets are getting released, I am working on hosting another premium event out here for the Midwest. And I've been putting a lot of time and effort into testing out and building something trophy-based for this event. So what details can I give you now? Well, I can tell you I'm working on it. All right. I've spent a lot of time and effort working on these sorts of things, and this is what I have come up with. We took inspiration from, what was it, the Thai, or it was Thai or Indonesian Vanguard club when I was seeing their clan leader cards. And one of the things that I wanted to work on here was I wanted to create a trophy card for the event to give something to the community to kind of, showcase and go, hey, we could do this. I got to work on the artist name is supposed to be down here. It's cut off a little bit. Don't worry. I'm working on trying to get better quality, basically trophies on this. So here's the flip side of this. And for those of you that are like, huh? Yes. This is Victor up here. I thought about doing these as a going first, going second card, but I didn't necessarily like the idea of that. The idea of going first and second means I have to print two of these, when we could just create something, more like this, and then just design it so that you could showcase it off as effectively, a trophy-esque sort of thing. And yes, I know it does have the clan symbol on it. It does, have clan leader here, but it's like, but you're giving this, what if they're not playing Neo Nectar, Robbie? What's going on with this? I wanted to also design one of these for like a side event as well, have a win a box or something. Not only does first place get this, but we could give one away to the side event as well, and maybe give one away to like a random door prize or something. I'm working on the ideas behind this, but this is for sure going to be the first one that we're going to work with. I'm still working on the foiling. I don't like this foil at all, I'll be honest with you. I wanted a collector's rare sort of design. I've talked to a few people. I'm waiting to hear back on more projects, but working on mock-ups and designs and wanting to test things is what it's all about. And I also tossed this into the arena as well, our reverse arena design. Now, if you notice, all of these have been designs that have been on past playmats. That's right. We're actually using the art for the old projects that we had. And also, same thing, Victor, the date on the back. I don't know if this is going to be the case on every one of these, but there's also kind of alludes to, wanting to do more of these sorts of events here as well. And, these events are only as popular as, communities let them be. And I know probably for the last year, people have heard me go, oh, I'm working on this, trust me, it's going to happen eventually. I need you to be patient with me. Now, for those of you that have always been requesting, where can we buy this? Where can we get this? I didn't have the rights from the artist to print and sell the mat. I just want to throw that out there. No matter how much you like this piece, no matter how much you want me to sell it, I can't. All right. I can, however, use it as a trophy prize for our event. That is something that I can do. That was the original intention for this mat. Was, well, all of this art has always been purposed with the idea of being a participation / tournament reward prize. But, you know, I just have not had the time nor the organization skills to do something. And most of this channel has been designed on, you know, the intention of, hey, you know, we're going to test out some waters, we're going to do things. We're actually retiring this mat here. Actually, fun fact, probably heading on into May, this will be gonzo. All right, it'll be Dunarino. We will actually be using a reverse Minerva project that I'm working on right now. I actually will have a deck box for that as well. That's actually something else kind of coming down the pipeline here as well. And for those of you that are always like, you know, where do we find this stuff? You know, here, let me show you. So you remember on the back of our cards here, right? It says presented by the following. All right, you following me? So up here it says Warehouse Games. Okay, here's the name of the event. Does that say Imcol Games down there? Did you know that Imcol Games is actually me, Imcol 40? Wow, we have a website. We do a lot of things. All right, so I sell Vanguard singles too. The site might not be up while you're watching this, and you know, I've had a lot of emails this week. We're waiting on a Yu-Gi-Oh ban list right now. I am not going to leave my inventory on to be flooded. I can list cards at the moment, get things situated, and, you know, wait for that opportunity to arise, and then release, you know, the single sales. We will get there, all right? Soow City. So, this is what I've been working on in the background. For the people that act like, well, Rob, you know, do you really care about the Vanguard community? Yes. A lot. I love this game very, very much. I might not be the biggest standard player in the world. Actually, I'm not a standard player at all. I'm not a V player either. The only things I care about in this game are looking at the vastness of premium, the ability to test out maybe some of the more roguish options that you've seen, and we do everything on this channel to kind of promote that. Now, to the question of will the overtrigger be legal for your upcoming event? As much as people like to hear, you know, no overtrigger, no overtrigger, no overtrigger, I think for the integrity of keeping the event, you know, as close to the actual trading card game experience as possible, we're probably going to let the overtrigger be legal. And I know a lot of people are going to be very upset about that. It's not really, you know, much of my decision. We'll see if that changes at a later date, but you know, I want to hinder deck building and, you know, make it so that, you know, a player can't come in and have, you know, not enough cards to rotate their deck. I do think that that's probably going to be the case here. I have not worked on pricing except for testing out the trophies. I don't know what participation prizes are going to be, nor have I figured out cost yet. I feel like in this current juncture, charging $20 for an event is a little bit rough for some people. $10 with, you know, 2 packs of sleeves possibly on entry is something I'm looking towards. We will have to wait and see. I have not 100% decided on that, but charging $20, you know, the cost of making participation mats is up way more than it ever should have been. I would love to do that, but then that means that what if I print too many? That's not something I'm really looking forward to doing. So maybe $10 with a $500 pool of prizes would not be the worst thing to mess around with. But we'll wait and see. All right, it's all being worked on. I'll have updates probably, like I said, we're aiming for probably July for this. Probably finalize everything very early June, late May. And then we'll kind of unlock and go from there. So that is my grand schemerino for now. What do you guys think? So if you're in the Midwest, this is probably going to be in Indiana at Warehouse Games. Google them, formerly Rivals Games, for those of you that don't know. But something to look forward to this summer as I'm working on all of this. Oh, man, that was a lot of info. You guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and peace out, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout, save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.